Well, too many college students in America become victims of sexual assault. The headlines are scary for parents helping their sons and daughters choose a university. Campus tours teach kids about the dorms, the meal plans, the classes. Special correspondent Sheila Gray has more on a great tool for prospective college students in this morning's Family 411 report.
Last month, 2 Vanderbilt University football players were found guilty of aggravated rape and sexual battery. It was just the latest in a string of headlines involving sexual violence on college campuses. A recent study by the U.S. Justice Department shows 80% of college sexual assaults go unreported to police. While universities are under increasing pressure to improve their reporting of sexual violence, some are also stepping up efforts to let students know their rights.
What I hope to do with parents is to be a resource, not only if something happens, of course I'm a resource then, but to be a resource way before then.
Kate Lawson's the Title IX coordinator at a small Midwest university. She's responsible for addressing issues of sex discrimination affecting students, including sexual harassment and sexual violence. It used to be a part-time position, but now more schools are making it a full-time job. Lawson says when students tour a college to check out the majors, meal plans, and dorms, they also need to ask questions about how it's addressing sexual violence.
If you turn on the news, you're hearing about this issue. So really, I would love for more and more parents to engage with me to ask, what are you doing about this? And if something happens to my child, or if they witness something, or it happens to a friend.
Peers are going to go to one another when these issues arise, and they need to know what are the resources that are available.
College students Colleen Reynolds and Rebecca Mock say it's also up to students to wipe out the epidemic with an atmosphere of zero tolerance. Rebecca's sister was sexually assaulted in college, and these young women say students have to protect each other.
You find yourself in a situation where your friend has just had a little too much, or you see someone making a decision that they aren't comfortable with if alcohol hadn't been a part of the picture.
Anytime I see someone in need, or I see a red flag, a potentially dangerous thing happening, I want to step in and say, I wish somebody would have been there for my sister at that point.
In the Vanderbilt rape case, police said 5 other athletes saw the victim in distress and did nothing to intervene. Title IX coordinator Kate Lawson is also an attorney who has represented sexual assault survivors. She says parents and students need to talk about how they would respond before they're in the middle of something.
Make sure that their student, their child, knows that colleges have responsibilities to address these issues, and that if something happens to them, that they can talk to them as a parent.
Lawson says the era of universities trying to cover up sexual assaults on campus is in the past. What's next is creating an environment where it's the norm to say something. I'm Sheila Gray, Siouxland News.